So VX9 was invited to do the flyover for the Tennessee versus Texas A&M game in College Station, Texas on October 22nd by both the university here and Commander Naval Air Forces. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to put forth naval aviation on such a grand stage today, and we look forward to the opportunity. Myself, being a 2001 graduate of Texas A&M, it's great to be back home. I recognize that it could be a little dicey doing it with a Tennessee grad on game day weekend, but more importantly, I think Captain Jones and myself are just happy to be able to do a joint Texas A&M Tennessee flyover on such a big day, and then once the flyover is done, then it's SEC rivalries are back on.
We've already touched on the point that I am a Tennessee graduate, two-time Tennessee graduate, and a former Tennessee football player. So an opportunity to showcase the naval aviation on a huge venue. We're proud of our Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. Kyle Field is probably every bit as loud and better organized given the Corps of Cadets. And so for us to have the opportunity to come down here, represent naval aviation, be part of what was really a big weekend nationwide in terms of college football, it's just an honor and a privilege, and I'm enjoying my time here. College Station's a great town, and people here have been great to us.
So we've worked it out with the FAA. It's pretty standard. The F-18s that you'll see tomorrow, they won't be flying at a tactical airspeed per se, but more of an air show flyover airspeed of 300 knots, 1,000 feet above the ground. This is going to provide the fans with a great view for a few seconds of both aircraft flying in close parade formation right at the national anthem. So I think it's going to be a great show for everybody out there. I'm a naval flight officer by trade. My training happened all in Pensacola for about 2 years, a long time ago. And since then, Captain Jones and myself have done a lot of training. Again, with naval aviation, you're always training. You're always getting better, and we've been doing that for some time, 16 years for myself, and a little bit longer for Captain Jones.
I'll add that, I've been in for 25 years. I've been flying F-18s my entire career. Specifically for the flyover itself, things that we worry about are one, being on the parameters in terms of altitude and airspeed, and being on time. We want to be on time to sync it up with the completion of the national anthem. And so specifically for that kind of training, we do that sort of thing in the real world anyway. Usually it might be close air support for troops in the ground, or some sort of fires that are required to come from us at a specific time. That's something that anybody that is a naval aviator is trained to do and can do. And so not a whole lot more than what we normally do, other than getting familiar with the local area and that sort of thing. Tennessee is going to win that game. There's no doubt in my mind. And as commanding officer of VX9, I'm always right, and everybody that works for me knows that I'm always right. So I think once again, I'm always right.
It's great to have dreams, but beat the hell out of Tennessee.
Beat the hell out of Tennessee. And I'm wearing my Navy-issued Tennessee volunteer shirt.
Just wait till tomorrow.
And I'm also showing off my SEC championship ring, because I know nobody in College Station has ever seen one of these.